What makes us want to buy a new guitar? Is it going to your local music shop and seeing one hanging on the wall, then you pick it up and play it and realize it's like a hidden gem and that you absolutely positively need it in your life? Is it going on something like Sweetwater and browsing casually, seeing something that looks really cool and you buy it sight unseen, and then it ends up being kind of luck of the draw and you get a really, really good playing guitar? Or is it in my case, where my favorite band of all time bought a really cool looking Les Paul to the point where I said, you know what? I gotta have one now. So this is the story of how I acquired my very first ever Gibson Les Paul Standard, thanks to a band called Anberlin. So I'm gonna be playing a bunch of Anberlin riffs in this video, and I really hope that the video doesn't get demonetized, but you know what? If it does, I may just let it slide. Because I really wanna tell this story and I really want to play this guitar and play a lot of the riffs that inspired me growing up when I was kind of really getting heavy into learning how to play the guitar, especially the electric guitar, because these are the riffs and solos that I played all the time and was so excited to learn them because they were from one of my favorite bands. Now the band Anberlin has two guitar players, and I believe Joey Milligan has been with them from the beginning, if I remember my Anberlin history correct. Christian, I think, was with them for a pretty long time, but I don't think he was an original guitarist. I could be wrong. I don't dive deep into the history of the band and all that stuff. I just really am here for the music. But here's the thing, I follow them obviously on Facebook and Instagram, and a little while back, I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw this video of Joey and Christian, and really all of the Anberlin guys, over at the Gibson garage in Nashville, Tennessee. And in that video, Joey ends up buying himself an absolutely stunning looking Les Paul. In fact, it looks a little bit like this one.
You think you're gonna take her to stage?
Struggled with it mightily, but we're going LP over SG.
So I think the only difference between mine and his is that this one is a 50s standard. I don't know if he bought a 60s standard. I think they make the 60s with this top, if I remember correctly. But either way, I'm a 50s neck guy, so that's what I prefer, but it looks just like his, and that's kind of what I was looking for. So first and foremost, thank you very much, Anberlin, for not only being a massive inspiration for me as a guitar player, as a musician, and just inspiring me in general with your music, coming into my life in an absolutely pivotal time, but for also making me make poor financial decisions. But Anberlin is a band, I don't want to make this a whole Anberlin video, but this is the last little bit. Anberlin's a band, again, that has been with me for a long time. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. I've seen them live numerous times. I got to a VIP experience where I got to talk to all of them, and it was really cool. And then years back at the Masquerade in Atlanta, Atlanteans might remember the Masquerade. Atlanteans? Are we Atlanteans? I don't know what we are. People from Atlanta is what I mean. If you went to the old Masquerade, that's where I met them. Fun little story here. So we came out after seeing them. I think this was the first time that I saw them live. And I told this story too to them at the VIP thing. And we walked out, my wife looked up and she said, "Who's that up there?" And I said, "Oh, that's the guitar player from Anberlin." It was Christian. And I yelled up there, I said, "Hey Christian, do you mind if you come down here and take a picture?" And he like put out a cigarette and walked down the stairs and super cool dude. He came down there and took like 4 or 5 pictures, maybe 3 or 4 pictures, something like that. He took a lot of pictures and signed our ticket stubs and everything. I've still got those ticket stubs in a box upstairs, and I've got those pictures, and they're old pictures, but man, that was a great time. And that was a pivotal experience for me too, because I was like, wow, I just got to meet one of my favorite guitar players and from my favorite band, and it's just like so cool. So now it's really weird to come back in this roundabout way and say that the other guitar player, Joey, made me buy this absolutely stunning Les Paul Standard. So kind of the whole shebang that you get with this, you get the really nice case, you get, you know, the tool and everything, the multi-tool that comes in there and the bag of the stuff. I don't think they have a warranty card and stuff in there anymore, but a really nice case with it. And this guitar is just everything that I could have ever asked for in a Les Paul Standard. It's got the big old fat, juicy neck on it, the 50s neck. It's a beautiful color. It's nice and weighty. So it's full fat American. Pickups sound great. Sets up great. I mean, it is just everything. It's even got my favorite tuners on there. The Gibson Deluxe Clouson style tuners. It holds tune really well. This is a 2024 model, so it is still relatively new as of filming this video. But like I said, I got it from Sweetwater, brand new. I never thought I would be able to buy a brand new Gibson. And, you know, time has just gone on and you guys have contributed to doing that. So thank you very much for helping me get to the point where I can do this, because I can't do it without you guys. And if you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. But yeah, so I've just been playing some Anberlin riffs throughout this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it and enjoyed the story of how I acquired my Gibson Les Paul Standard and the story of my very first one. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'll play something out here a little bit for you guys. And thank you, Anberlin, for the endless years of just great music and just always being there when I needed somebody, because your music has gotten me through a lot. So thank you very much. I don't know why I went to camera 2 for that, but I'm gonna leave it in there. Let's play out some more Anberlin riffs.